In late 2014, a YouTuber named Kenny V, posting under the username SnakeBitMcGee, left a bizarre comment on a video about Area 51 that would spark an online mystery. He claimed that while hiking near Nellis Air Force Base, he discovered a strange cave with a perfect M-shaped entrance. As he tried to enter, his entire body began vibrating violently, growing more intense the closer he got until fear forced him to flee. The unsettling story went viral, with skeptics dismissing it while others begged Kenny to investigate further. On October 18, 2014, Kenny uploaded a follow-up video attempting to relocate the cave during another desert hike. The footage showed him searching the vast Nevada landscape, but the mysterious M cave was never found again.
Well, here I am on my hike up here in the mountains north of Las Vegas. This is a canyon I just walked up in. Now you can't tell, but my truck is way out there by the mountains at the very end of this valley.
At the beginning of the video, Kenny stands at the top of an abandoned mine shaft and gives his viewers an introduction into the monstrous hike that lies ahead of him that day. As the day goes on, he continues to record what he sees as he travels through the Mojave Desert trying to locate the cave again.
There's some interesting stuff coming up here. Look, see those? Look at that. Kind of right there. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to turn it off and then I'll turn it back on here. Look at that. That's pretty cool right there. Huh. Alright, off with the camera.
The mysterious disappearance of YouTuber Kenny V, real name Kenneth McDermott, stands as one of the internet's most perplexing and tragic unsolved cases, a haunting convergence of online mystery, real-world danger, and psychological turmoil. In late 2014, Kenny's initial comment about discovering a bizarre M-shaped cave near the highly restricted Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada sparked intense speculation within conspiracy circles. His vivid description of experiencing violent full-body vibrations when approaching the cave entrance, sensations that grew so intense they forced him to flee in terror, tapped into long-standing Area 51 folklore about secret energy weapons and underground facilities. When Kenny yielded to pressure from his growing audience and attempted to document a second search for the cave in October 2014, the expedition's failure triggered a disturbing backlash from the online community that had initially championed him. Viewers who had previously encouraged his exploration now turned vicious, flooding his channel with accusations of fraud and demands for proof. Amid this toxic environment, one particularly chilling comment from user Lee Killmister stood out, a stark warning that seemed to hint at esoteric knowledge about the cave's dangers. No. Do not go back there. If you find a cave entrance, don't go in. You won't get out. This ominous message, combined with the mounting pressure to validate his story, appears to have pushed Kenny toward his fateful third expedition on November 10, 2014. Equipped with only basic hiking gear and leaving behind critical equipment like his camera and GPS-enabled devices, Kenny ventured alone into the Mojave's most treacherous region during an unusually cold autumn, conditions that even experienced survivalists would find challenging. The discovery of his phone precisely placed atop the mine shaft he'd previously filmed raises disturbing questions. Was this a deliberate act by Kenny to disappear without digital traces? Evidence of foul play? Or something even more inexplicable? The subsequent emergence of Sharon Pilgrim, claiming to be Kenny's longtime girlfriend, introduced a heartbreaking psychological dimension to the case. Her detailed account of Kenny's worsening depression, refusal of medical treatment, and recent job abandonment painted a portrait of a man in crisis, one whose fascination with desert mysteries may have masked deeper personal struggles. Yet the case resists easy resolution. Other explorers have since documented similar M-shaped geological formations in the area, with one such location now mysteriously designated as a restricted zone by unknown authorities. Military historians note that the precise region Kenny explored contains dozens of abandoned Cold War-era test sites and uranium mines, some still emitting dangerous radiation levels. The enduring fascination with Kenny's disappearance speaks to our collective unease about the digital age's blurred between reality and performance. His story represents both a cautionary tale about internet fame's pressures and an enduring mystery that continues to inspire expeditions by those convinced the truth remains hidden in Nevada's forbidden zones. Whether Kenny fell victim to the desert's natural perils, his own demons, or stumbled upon something truly extraordinary may never be known, but the unanswered questions surrounding his fate ensure his story will continue to haunt the internet's darker corners for years to come. If you like this video, click on the video to watch more disturbing things caught on dashcam. If you love real horror stories and the unexplained, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Don't miss an episode of Screaming Diaries.